When I heard my daughter was getting married, I personally escorted her to the human kingdom. I don't trust these deceitful humans, but for her happiness, I stepped into that hostile palace. At first, I thought it was just an ordinary engagement banquet. I didn't expect the queen had already laid out her trap. From the moment I walked into the ballroom, everything was aimed at me. Everyone knows fairies are most vulnerable to iron. Yet for the entire feast, every piece of tableware was made of iron. The princess quietly explained my taboo to her mother. The queen acted as if she understood, then turned around and ordered the dishes and cutlery removed, but forced me to eat with my bare hands. Worse yet, she knew perfectly well I was the queen of the marsh, but still deliberately mixed poultry into the food. There was a smile at the corner of her mouth, and from time to time she threw in a cold, sarcastic remark. It was obvious she just wanted to force me into losing my temper. My daughter, sitting beside me, didn't react at all. I have always been proud. No one has ever dared humiliate me like this. In that moment, I almost lost control, but I knew that if I exploded, this marriage would be over. My daughter quietly pressed my hand. Her eyes were full of expectation. I could only swallow my anger, but that patience only led to more humiliation. Halfway through the banquet, a young cat suddenly leapt at one of the guests. I simply raised my hand, cast a small spell, froze it in midair, and reminded the queen, "Control your cat." I didn't hurt anyone. But instead of apologizing to her guest, the queen raised her voice and said I was showing off my power in her palace and threatening my host. What chilled me even more was that even my own daughter took her side. For my daughter's future, I backed down once again. The banquet went on. Guests raised their glasses and laughed. Cups and goblets clinked on the table. I was the only one without so much as a single wine glass in front of me. Then the queen changed the subject and openly accused me, saying I had indulged my daughter's wild nature. She gave a fake sigh and said the princess lacked proper upbringing. Then, in front of everyone, she announced that she would take my daughter as her own child, that she would give the princess a real family. In that moment, I finally couldn't hold back. Magic surged out of my body and everyone stepped back. The queen immediately ordered that I be thrown out. The guards drew their swords on the spot and charged at me. With a light sweep of my hand, I sent them flying. And in their eyes, that only proved I was a dangerous witch. My daughter looked up at me, and her eyes held only fear and blame. I told her to come home with me, to